What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. So before I get into any of the makeup stuff, there's been a lot that has happened since I last posted. And I'm talking about everything that happened with George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, Ahmaud Arbery, everything with the Black Lives Matter movement. And I just want to say that by no means am I being ignorant to the situation. I have been learning and donating behind the scenes, raising awareness in every way that I can, and I'm just hoping that my fellow non-Black friends and everyone watching this are taking the responsibility to learn and not learn from the Black community, because it is not their responsibility to teach us about all of these issues, about how to be anti-racist. This is on us to do. So yeah, I just wanted to say that before I started anything else. Today, we are doing another makeup tutorial. This is a fun summery look. I'm using a pop of color, which is purple. I haven't really posted like a bright look in a really long time, but I do love doing them. It's just, obviously now I don't really have the opportunity to wear it anywhere, so I just thought that I would sit down and play with some makeup today. I added some faux freckles, but not really, because I have freckles. Like you'll see, I have freckles under my makeup. Not that that matters, but I added back my freckles after my base, if that makes sense. So yeah, I added that just to add a little more fun summery touch. I hope you guys enjoy. I also did a TikTok of this look on my TikTok account, and it's so lame. Like, I swear on my life, it's like 12:30 like a.m. right now, and I started filming at 9:30. Usually it takes me like an hour and a half to film, but today it took me so long because I was trying to like coordinate my TikTok with this video, and I was like, oh my god, I forgot to do that part on my TikTok, and it was just like, it was stressful. Like, this TikTok thing is just not my thing, but I love it. I'm bad at it, but I love it. So if you want to check that out, go look at my TikTok, it'll be linked down below. So yeah, I hope you guys like what you see, and if you want to see how to do this look, then please keep watching. By the way, Nikki is in the other room playing video games, so if you hear him, I am very sorry, but I told him no yelling, so we'll see if he listens. Okay, you guys, so I don't usually start with my eyebrows, but I'm going to start with them today, just because I feel like it. So I have a new combo for my eyebrows that I finally am obsessed with. I was kind of playing with my eyebrows and the shape of it and just what to use, what kind of product to use on them for my liking, because I'm very picky about my brows. So I have been loving using the LA Girl Shady Slim Brow Pencil in Brunette. And I love this because it's just so thin of a pencil that it's so precise, and it kind of mimics hair strokes, and I'm just really loving that. So first, what I start with is I kind of brush them downwards like so, and I start shaping the top part. And then I just go at the bottom. I've been loving like not too high of an arch for my eyebrows, so I've just been filling out that bottom space where I kind of have like a little gap. Now for this area of my eyebrow, that's crucial part of my process. And what I do is, this is why I love this pencil so much. From the bottom, I'll like mimic my brow hairs, like just in strokes. So I go like that. So I still have to clean it up a little bit, but you can see how the shape is just like way better. So now that that's done, I'm gonna go in with my second step. I'm using the Essence Make Me Brow Eyebrow Gel Mascara in Brownie Brows. So I actually think this is a great dupe for the Glossier Boy Brow. I am like obsessed with the Boy Brow, but you can only get it online, which is kind of annoying, so it takes a while to get here, and it's a bit pricier. I think it's like, what is it, 16 or something like that, which isn't bad. It's honestly worth it. So I think that Essence has this really good dupe. You can get it at the drugstore, and I think it's like $2. Like, it's crazy.
What was that? What just came up on your screen?
Okay, so since it is summer, I want to do a kind of colorful look. I want to use my Morphe James Charles palette. I haven't really gotten the opportunity to use it that often. I got it last year, but I honestly haven't posted that many looks with it. So we're going to go in with that. I'm also going to be using my Lancome little like mini palette. And I don't know what it's called, but it's their like quad palette. And it has these really nice like lavender shimmers in it. Let's get started. What I'm gonna do is go in straight with the deep purple. I'm gonna use this one right here. I'll put the name of the shade on the screen because I don't have it with me. I'm using kind of like a compact brush. And I'm just gonna start on the like outer side of my lid. I love how pigmented these colors are, and there's such like minimal fallout as well. Like, I'm really just tapping it in, pressing it into my lid, and it's like just so pigmented. You guys see that? I'm now going to use the Lancome quad palette, and I'm using the top left, which is called Pink Pearls, even though it's kind of lavender, so I don't know why it's called Pink Pearls. But I'm gonna use another brush, and I'm gonna tap that into the kind of like right where I ended that color, that deep purple. And I'm just using my finger to like blend that in because I don't want to rub off the pigment from the deep purple. So I'm just going in lightly with my finger. Okay, so before I finish up that inner corner, I just want to buff out, blend out that this line that I made here. I want it to be a little bit softer. So what I did is I took like literally a touch of the purple that I used, and I'm gonna soften up that line right here, and I'm going super lightly just to buff it out. I'm gonna go back in to that Lancome palette and use the bottom left shade. It's such a pretty shimmer. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it is called Zip Me Up. And so I'm gonna just go in with my finger and work that into my inner corner. I'm bringing that out pretty far onto the lid. Cool, so I'm gonna go back in with that lavender that I put in the middle of my lid, and I'm just gonna go back in because it kind of disappeared with that shimmer. So I'm just gonna push that back in. So I'm just gonna curl my lashes, prep them for my falsies. Going in with my fave, this is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Luscious Full Fan Effect Waterproof Mascara. Guys, that took so long. Like, one day, I'm gonna learn how to do my lashes just fast, within 5 minutes. It'll be lovely. Or I'll just get my lash extensions again and never have to worry about it. I like that idea better. All right, so on to my base. I'm gonna continue my lower lash line after I finish my base. I have already primed my face, moisturized, all that jazz. For my foundation, I'm using my favorite. If y'all know that it's the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation, and the shade that I am right now is Buff. And I'm using a new sponge, which makes me so happy but also really sad that I'm gonna be ruining it in 2 seconds. Like, I just want it to stay like this forever. I don't know. We are going to use the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Concealer in C7. I love this concealer. It's not too thick, it's not too drying in the under eyes, so I'm obsessed. Little here, little there. Chin. Alrighty, so I'm gonna cream contour. This is the LA Girl Pro Conceal in Toast. I love this. Carly Bible put me on this, so you know it's good when Carly Bible uses it.
Wow.
Okay, so I get super paranoid that it's gonna dry, like it'll dry before I blend it in. So I only do like one part at a time. I'm not gonna put too much because it's really dark, as you can see. I'm making a TikTok at the same time as this video, so I'm like trying to coordinate, like, okay, I need to catch this one on my camera and then this one on my phone. Fuck, I forgot that fucking part in my TikTok. I'm like freaking out, guys. It's really stressful. Like, I cannot be a TikToker and a YouTuber. It's just not gonna work. It's just not. Okay, so I think that that's all good. I'm gonna use my Coty Airspun loose face powder. This powder gave me issues last time I used it. What was it? I used it in the winter and my skin was really dry during that time, so I decided not to use it. But now that we're in the summer and my skin's obviously like a little bit better, a little bit less dry, I think I'm gonna try again and use it. Just under my eyes, really, and then like on right here. Just like so. Okay, so I have brushed off all of that powder vigorously, and I've just kind of brushed over every part of my face that I didn't bake just to kind of set it in. Now I'm going to bronze up a little bit, go over the parts that I contoured, and I am going to use my Maybelline City Bronzer in shade 300. And I'm just going over my nose, the sides of my nose. I'm not contouring my nose, but I'm just adding a little color to the middle of my face. Now that most of my base is done, I'm going to spray myself with some setting spray just to set it all in while I finish up the rest of my face. I am using the Milani Make It Last setting spray. I love this setting spray. It smells so good. It doesn't give you like a matted finish or a like glowy finish. It just kind of just sets everything and I love it. So we're just gonna basically down ourselves with this. There we go. And this is really just gonna melt everything into your skin, melt all of that powder and just kind of make everything more cohesive. So I'm just gonna use a like flat brush like this, and I'm gonna go back into the Morphe James Charles palette and go in with that bright purple. So I'm not brushing it too much, I'm just packing it in as tight as I can to my waterline. With that shimmer that we used in the inner part of my lid, I'm just gonna go over the bottom lash line inner corner. And now for my bottom lashes, I'm gonna use a different mascara actually. I'm using the Clinique High Impact Mascara. I just find this is easier to use on my lower lash line, and I kind of feel like I just get more control with this brush than I do with the other one for my bottom lashes. So excuse me while I look all the way down like this and look absolutely nuts. I'm just gonna put a little bit of blush because I do have like a bright eye and it's purple, so I don't wanna have like pink and purple. But I am using the e.l.f. I think it doesn't have anything on it. The Prime, I'll put the name right here. I forget what it is. I just want it to be subtle, but still there, you know? Okay, so I'm actually gonna draw back on a little bit of my freckles. You can use like any pencil that is kind of like your hair color. So what I do is I just do random dots everywhere. And then I'll go over them with my finger and kind of dab them in so they're not too intense. And then I'll go over my beauty mark right here. So for highlight, I'm not gonna put too much, but I am gonna put just a little bit on the tip of my nose, and then just a touch on my cheeks, or my cheekbones. Alrighty, for lips, we're just gonna go in with a neutral. I'm lining them with the NYX lip liner in Natural. And then of course for lipstick, I'm using the Maybelline Blushing Beige in 915. This is my favorite nude ever. It's the only one I will ever use until I find a better one, obviously, but I'm just dabbing that in to blend it with my liner. And now I'm just gonna go back in with my setting spray and set that all in. There we go. And that is the finished look, you guys. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you are all staying safe, and let's just all pray that things get better in this world, that there is some real change that happens. Thanks again for watching. Mwah.